certain vehicle models have turned into complete financial nightmares. The situation is so dire that by 2026, they'll be worth little more than their weight in metal. A premium $100,000 SUV from just last year, now moving for a mere $35,000. That $64,000 Toyota? Dealerships are flat out refusing to take it as a trade. These aren't myths. These are actual 2023 and 2024 models that have crashed in value so hard, buyers are running the other way. Today, we're revealing the 10 cars that plummeted from dealership darlings to automotive pariahs in shockingly little time. If one of these is sitting in your driveway, brace yourself. Let's dive into the countdown, starting from devastating to downright catastrophic. The Cybertruck was supposed to be Elon's masterpiece, the vehicle that would appreciate like fine art. Instead, it's become a depreciation disaster, shedding 50% of its $100,000 value in less than 2 years. Early buyers thought they'd flip Cybertrucks for profit. Some sold for $150,000 in late 2023. By 2025, those same trucks were going for half the price. The bubble burst faster than anyone saw coming. Tesla cranked up production so aggressively that by 2025, they had a 3-month supply of unsold Cybertrucks just sitting on lots. Once early adopters got theirs, demand disappeared. Real trade-in offers tell the brutal truth. Owners with 6,000-mile Foundation Series trucks that cost $100,000 are getting offers of $65,000, a 35% wipeout in just 1 year. One owner with 32,000 miles got offered just $60,000. Audi's debut electric SUV made big promises about luxury and distance. What it actually gave buyers was a 54% value collapse from its $70,000 starting price. The 2024 e-tron topped out at 222 miles according to EPA estimates. In actual use, more like 180 miles when it's cold out? For 70 grand, that's laughable. Poor efficiency at 46 kilowatt hours per 100 miles, combined with excessive weight, meant charging costs added up fast and long trips were off the table. Then Audi launched the Q8 e-tron in 2024, boasting 285 miles of range, immediately turning the original into yesterday's news. Shoppers saw the numbers and passed. One buyer dropped $84,000 on a 2023 e-tron only to receive a $40,000 trade-in offer a year later. His take: first and last electric Audi for me. Nissan's electric revival SUV has experienced a catastrophic value plunge, dropping 54% from its $52,000 launch price in record time. The Aria gets manufactured in Japan, which meant no $7,500 federal tax credit eligibility. Right out of the gate, it cost $7,500 more than rivals. Sales cratered. But here's where it gets worse. Nissan pulled the plug on the Aria in America. No 2026 models coming. When a manufacturer axes a vehicle after just 1 year, resale prices don't simply fall, they implode. Actual market listings reveal the carnage. An Area Engage AWD $48,500 brand new going for $22,300 12 months later. An Area Platinum Plus E-Force $63,700 fresh off the lot, now priced at $29,900. That's a 53% value massacre in 1 year. The Aria isn't even a terrible EV. It's just going to be a footnote by 2026, and it's already extinct in the US market. The luxury EV with 500 miles of range looked like the future. Instead, it became a money disaster, falling 55% from $120,000. That's right, a massive $66,000 just gone. Lucid is burning cash and can't get production up to speed. Buyers are scared about warranty help, software fixes, and finding parts if Lucid shuts down. Nobody wants a 6-figure car from a company that might go bankrupt. A 2022 Lucid Air Grand Touring with a $155,000 price tag sold for $68,000 after 1 year and $86,500 hit. Another with just 5,000 miles, $141,000 originally, went for $61,000. Some barely driven Airs are listed under $50,000, less than half what they cost new. One owner's Lucid lost $200 in value every single day. It's been called the worst depreciation machine ever made. Mercedes' electric E-Class has crashed hard, dropping 56% from its $76,000 sticker. A painful $42,588 just vanished. At $70,000 to $90,000, the EQE was supposed to deliver S-Class comfort. What buyers actually got was tight back seats, low-quality interior parts, and ugly design choices. In the UK, an EQE 350 that cost $89,000 new was expected to fall to $49,500 in just 12 months, the exact same price as a used gas-powered E-Class. The EQE was Mercedes figuring things out the hard way. Range was nothing special at 260 to 300 miles. Charging was slower than the competition, and the tech was full of glitches. Without U.S. tax breaks, Mercedes had to offer crazy lease deals with massive discounts. When those leases ran out, tons of low-mileage EQEs hit the used market at rock-bottom prices. VW promised a cheap EV for the masses. What they actually gave us was a money nightmare. 56% wiped out from $40,000. The ID4's tech system is a broken mess. Freezing screens, touch buttons that ignore you, software updates that glitch out and made early buyers wish they'd never signed the papers. The tech problems killed sales. VW opened up a Tennessee plant and dumped ID4s everywhere. They made way more than people wanted to buy. Dealers panicked, slashing prices on brand new models which tanked used car values. When Tesla cut Model Y prices, you could get a Model Y for nearly the same price as a used ID4. That was it. Within 1 year, ID4 values dropped 33%, one of the worst drops for any car. The ID4 was meant to make EVs affordable for everyone. Instead, it showed that good ideas can't save terrible software. The first mainstream EV has turned into a warning story, dropping 58% from its starting price. The Leaf uses basic air cooling for its battery, which means the battery dies faster, especially in hot weather. Used car shoppers know they're buying a worn-out battery that might not last much longer. Even Nissan is ditching the Leaf to bring out a new EV crossover. When a car maker kills a model, the value tanks. Parts and service will slowly dry up. The Leaf was the EV trailblazer, but now it's just outdated junk. Mercedes' top electric SUV has turned into a total flop, dropping 61% from its massive $110,000 price. Low-mileage EQS SUVs were going for $60,000 after only 18 months, almost half what they cost. For $110,000 and up, buyers wanted S-Class quality. What they got was cheap plastic, tight third-row seats, and a confusing tech system that annoyed people more than it wowed them. Like a lot of car makers, Mercedes guessed wrong on EV sales and made way too many EQ models. Panicked dealers started cutting prices on brand new EQS SUVs. Add in Tesla's price drops that made everyone else look overpriced. Mercedes freaked out and dumped tons of leftover inventory on the market. Being imported and pricey, the EQS SUV didn't get federal tax breaks. Mercedes had to throw money at lease deals to move them. When those leases were up, the used market got flooded with returned SUVs selling for dirt cheap. Losing $6,700 in 2 years isn't just depreciation. It's complete financial destruction. If there's a perfect example of value destruction, it's the Maserati Levante. With a 70% drop from a price of $92,000 to $130,000, buyers who took out loans owed more than the car was worth right away. $90,000 just vanished. Maserati always scores at the bottom for reliability. The brand is stuck in a weird spot, trying to go head-to-head with Porsche and BMW, but can't match them in technology, quality, or speed. The 2024 Levante is the last one they're making. Maserati shut down the whole line. One report showed the Levante loses 74% of its value in 5 years, with most of that happening in the first 2. The Levante has a Ferrari-based engine, but it holds value worse than a cheap used sedan. The absolute worst. The Toyota Mirai has suffered total value collapse. 77% wiped out from $64,000. Used Mirais are selling for $7,000 to $10,000. Some dealers only offered $1,000 for trade-ins. One dealer straight up refused to take a Mirai as a trade-in. How does Toyota, the king of lasting cars and resale value, build the most worthless vehicle in America? Hydrogen stations are vanishing. In California, the only state with actual stations, they're shutting down because of problems and high costs. Owners are stuck with cars they can't even fill up. Hydrogen costs more than $36 per kilogram. One full tank runs $180, 3 times what gas costs per mile. Fuel expenses are crazy if you can even find a station. New Mirai buyers got $15,000 in free hydrogen plus $7,500 federal money plus state cashback. Real price under $45,000 for a $64,000 car. Used Mirais get 0 of those benefits. They have to sell under $10,000 to get anyone interested. Toyota's risky push on hydrogen flopped hard. The Mirai is a tech dead end now. Toyota thought they saw the future. They got it wrong. Many 1 to 2-year-old Mirais in California are listed at $7,000 to $10,000, an 85% drop. The Mirai is now something almost nobody cares about. And that's the list. 10 car models that turned into junk in under 2 years. From the Cybertruck's failed hype to the Leaf's outdated tech, these vehicles show that brand new doesn't mean worth it and high price doesn't mean wise. Which one surprised you the most? Share your take in the comments below. If you got value from this, smash that like button. It really supports the channel, and hit subscribe so you can catch our next video. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.